Alrighty. Hello, Bromness. Hello, Hazard. Hello, Ramble. Welcome aboard. How are you doing? Strictly speaking, this is not part of the games I received recently. Instead, it's a game that I received like half a year ago and never got around to playing, so we're gonna look at it now. I know it's basically Fire Emblem, without being Fire Emblem. Yamazeta, you, welcome aboard. How are you doing? And what kind of instrument do I like to play? Well, the only thing I've ever actually done musically is using music editing programs. I did make a track once long ago. I should see if I even still have it, or if it's been lost in the many hard drive failures I've had since back in the day. I mean, I do have a guitar. I don't know how to play the damn thing. Always figured I'd be better at drums. I suppose that's my answer. Take it as you will. Anyways, I know very little about this game. Captain, enemies are well balanced. Okay, permadeath, no thank you, let's go. You can always name an instrument of war. Well, lightning, of course. There you are, child of destiny. You've arrived at a very opportune time, you will find. Well, looks like the moons are aligning. 2 moons, we're off to a good start. Let me look into your heart. Who are you? Will your journey be marked by virtue, or this land's people remember you as an adversary? Which personal flaw do you want to avoid most? Well, I don't like being manipulated. I mean, being deceptive and exploitative is a virtue almost as much as it is a flaw. Mulgrim, welcome aboard. A lack of will... If you got the will to see things through, that's pretty darn important. If you're manipulated into directing your willpower in the wrong direction, it's a problem. I'm glad we're starting with an online personality quiz. Lack of willpower and easily manipulated overlap a lot. Hello, Mori! Welcome aboard. How are you doing? I just shouted out Vromness. Can I give the big one to Mori yet? Yes, I was able to give the big one to Mori. Yeah. There we go. To force you to choose. 10 stream streak, Mori. Fantastic. And Malgrim, thank you for the hydromancy. I've got some Fanta Pineapple flavor. Look, once you find out the manipulation, you use the willpower to crush them. You must give up your most valuable possession. What is it? So it is saying what my... Well, hello, Lily. Welcome aboard. Well, obviously my most valuable possession would be my personal prowess. Not that I've ever been particularly wealthy or faithful. There we go. When on death's door, what will you consider life well lived? I did it all my way. I fulfilled who I was meant to be. Many will mourn my passing. Technically, these two things... I view both of these statements as basically the same thing. The song reference? There was a song reference? Well, Again, these two things are basically... I did it my way. 3 stream streak. Fantastic. Did It My Way is a song by Frank Sinatra. Ah, I see. You know, part of me listened to a lot of Frank Zappa back in the day. So when I saw Frank, I immediately assumed the follow-up would be Zappa, not Sinatra. What leads to the downfall of great civilization? I'm gonna go with, faithlessness. You were blessed with a child. If you could choose their fates, what could it be? Why is a great wizard not on here? This is pretty easy. If a civilization loses faith in its own undying mythology, it ceases to exist, yes. Hello, Freefawn! Welcome aboard. Oh, it's this game. Is that a good O, or... to you, the distinction between the two is you did it my way, is doing what you want, and I fulfilled who I was meant to be, means you lived up to expectation, even if it wasn't what you wanted. I'd suppose that's a good enough interpretation. I was viewing it as more of a fate sort of thing, rather than a expectation sort of thing. It does work a little better in that rephrasing. I'm gonna have to go with Great General on this one. It's the most practical. Which form suits you? These are identical. There is no difference between these two. They're both Lucina. Or Marth, depending on how you're feeling on the particular day. It's just... What the hell is this name? Devoa. We gotta call him Marth. Yeah, we're gonna have to call him Marth. You cleared it on Warlord, but with way more save scumming than you wish to admit. Ah, there's no shame in that. Store brand Marth, yep. Wait, can I just... There we go. Bootleg Marth. There we go. I think that will do just fine. You have chosen Bootleg Marth. Mirth. Could have also been Morth. Yeah, let's go. Thank you. What an intriguing soul. Go, and I will see you here when the time is right. Woo. I need a screenshot of that. Well, it's not too late for you to grab a Clippy. I don't know why they bother giving you the personality test, followed by, well, making you just pick a pre-made character anyways. Mirth. You've chosen poorly, bad and locked in. Mori with the stretch, squat, and lift. And, oh look, we're playing RPG Maker, apparently. Alright. Oh, back immediately. Correct. There we are. Alright, lift and squat. By the gods, the child survived! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to admit, I'm a little down on RPG Maker. I don't know, there's just something about looking at it, I get tired. And the father? Denari Paladin. Pretty high and mighty of you to be named Paladin. Like, if it was just his title, sure. And the father? Perished, fighting for the nobles, just like most of the young in this town. Oh, those dastardly nobles. The mother prepared names for this. This one shall be named Bootleg Marth. He is so beautiful. May he live to see a better world. Alright, well, at least we skipped... We didn't need to see this whole birth thing. The world of Tanra. Do I have to click? I think I have to click. Ah, the year 99-7. You have to admit, the game is hard carried by the gameplay. I believe you. In the 99-7th year of our age, 3 realms rule the land. I mean, I'm okay with there being 3 major factions. The Purple, the Desert Kingdom of Suyuna, whose wealth earned it the title of Kingdom of Gold. What is that, turquoise? Is that turquoise? Technologically advanced Free Republic of Sandraka. Time to overthrow all 3 factions and found your own empire. I wish. You would call that cyan or teal, and then blue. I already have objections to this game for not picking the traditional red, blue, green for the faction colors. And then you save purple as the bad guys at the end. Bootleg Fire Emblem World, yep. Good old Rome Total War. The purple pajama men will crush you with their superior wealth. The hegemonic Empire of Viridia, the world's military and economic superpower where our story begins. Fort Naxos, Port Genos, Lemelin. I'm just gonna rename this place to Lemon. Embor. Let's call it Ember. Remorgu. Eastwall. Fort Eureka. Oh, come on, you could do better than that. Armitage. Trucia. Isanter. Stormrook. I feel like they just named some places. They just picked some words out of a hat. Ezrum, Sayuna, and Dakur. Okay. Sandraka. Sandraka is a place in Sandraka. Okay. Crestmoor. Tide Reaver's Den. 1 generation ago, multiple bids for the Viridian Imperial Throne plunged the land into war. This is known as the War of Viridian Succession. Good old... Ezrum is in Turkey, isn't it? I don't know. Naxos is literally an island in Greece, is it? The long and bloody war ended with the coronation of Empress Florina. However, it left deep scars in the people's hearts as resentment against the excesses of the ruling class rose to the boiling point. Oh boy. The common people who had lost so much were forced to endure increasing hardships as the Empire sought to rebuild. Surely we can do better. 25 years after the end of the Succession Wars, a man named Antares, a battle-worn general, kidnapped the Empress and formed his own army in an act of open rebellion. Groundwork for a revolution. Viridian is distinctly a distinctly green color. Funny for the blue. Yeah, they could have made them green and it would have worked more. Also, I don't like this guy's portrait. There's something wrong with it. It's like they wanted to do the grizzled veteran thing, but then they decided to give him anime hair. There's something wrong with it. He controls a territory in the forest known as the East Wall District. He now controls a territory in the forest, driven by what he believes to be undue hardships by the central government, Antares threatens to sack the imperial capital if his demands are not met. Yada yada, you can stop the war, beat some bandits, unify the continent, and kill the bad dragon. Oh wait, wrong game. The ambitious Prime Minister Kashmir has called the general's bluff and has decided to take military action. He looks like a shrewd individual. He orders a force sent to Antares' stronghold, the East Wall Fortress. Two young and promising Imperial officers, Bootleg Marth and his longtime friend Zelos, have prepared to meet General Antares in battle. Alright, so we're working for the Prime Minister right now. Little could they know how much their adventure would change the course of history with the power of friendship. Imperial Army Encampment, East Wall Province. I 100% would have preferred to just be an avatar character hanging around like they did in Shadow Dragon. Or hell, even Fire Emblem 11, where you had your tactician boy who was important to the plot but still wasn't the main character, sort of. Let us raise a glass to my friend Bootleg Marth and his unfortunate name. This is so RPG Maker. Bet you all thought he wouldn't make it this far. Now ready to lead his first squad into battle, but I know better. Bootleg Marth is the best name. You were a big fan of Awakening? Awakening was one of those cases where I enjoyed it, but the more I played it, the more things started sticking out to me, and even though I had enjoyed playing it, the things that were sticking out started sticking deeper and deeper. Until I kind of reversed enjoying it, but I had gotten a lot of enjoyment out of it. Like, the second chapter, where you've got to go fight random guy over in Not Asia. His entire thing just seemed to come and go with absolutely no impact on anything. Name a prime minister in a game filled with empires where they aren't a greedy traitor. I cannot, nor would I attempt to. Not in the celebrating mood, Bootleg Marth? There's a lot on the line. The Empress's life is in our hands. I'm not worried. I doubt these guys can keep up with you. They're only led by a veteran general. It helps having a one-man army in our midst. I'm just a man. We've got the gods on our side. That's right, let's invoke Palor. Going to trust in my soldiers, not some idea? Don't tell me you believe in those fairy tales. Oh, yep, okay. That the lack of faith is already beginning to show. You don't ask me multiple faith-related questions in the, personality quiz and then make me, and put me in a fantasy world and not expect me to need to believe in some sort of deity. You recall one, but you can't name him because he died. The only good one is a dead one, I see. Also, Anne Van Lane, welcome aboard. Don't underestimate the power of ideas. Look at how this empire is starting to forget the ideas that built it. People would again feel part of something. There would be no generals going rogue. You mean he died before he could back... Exactly. We've come a long way since the academy, but now we face the real thing. Come, bootleg Mark, let's brush up a bit. It's like a game of chess. You will command a group of soldiers known as squads, exactly like in chess. And each squad will have a leader. You appear as blue, the enemy appears as red. Why can't I customize the colors? Time to engage in combat. First, you must move your squad. Select your squad, and then the tile next to my squad. Boop. Boop. Right, now it's time to attack. Choose the attack option. Defenders will counterattack. This isn't exactly fair. I'm a soldier with one sword. You're going to command a whole army someday. You must think of yourself as a leader, and your followers as your sword and shield. First things first, show me what you've got. Now, that was a distinction that I had been thinking of, because I've talked about it one or two times before. I was kind of pondering making my own game, though I'm not nearly skilled enough to do so, but that doesn't mean I don't like brainstorming. I wanted to make a distinction between units that are solo powerhouses versus ones that are actually, like, groups of people. Personally, I endorse every video game ever's unsubtle pro-monarchical propaganda. Yes. He's worth 26 stars. He's only 1 star in the future from us. You remember the golden root of RPGs. Kingdoms are good, empires are evil. He has good karma. And he is worth 6 infantry. You only embrace video games to let me become the monarch. Yeah, nice sprite work on this boy. Look at this dweeb. Look at this dweeb bowl haircut with antennae. This is the biggest dork I've seen in a while. Westfallen. Look at this dork. Look at him. It's not quite a bowl haircut. I had to lean in and take a closer look. But it's almost a bowl. It's the antenna so he can receive your orders. Ah, I see. This guy, though, he looks pretty sweet. He looks like a Dark Souls mini-boss. You know, you find him in an Everjail in Elden Ring. Threat, 2026. Threat, 99.5. Oh, it wasn't karma, it was morale. Well, we got our ass beat. Not bad. Now let's raise the stake. You're now leading a squad with a good balance of troop types. You've got a heavily armored front, or heavy infantry. The 6 is movement points, I see. Now, I will say, I love the sprites of these heavy infantry and archers. They're a little doofy looking, but that I can forgive. The fact that they're a little doofy looking makes this dork look slightly less dorcas. Though, it is also really funny to me that the heavy infantry look like they're just wearing skirts. Like, it's not even a kilt, it's an actual skirt because the front is open. Well, not quite, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. It's all roughly. Are we about to unicorn overlord it up? Basically. Your squad also has 3 archers. These long-range troops are not as sturdy, but can attack from a distance, avoiding counterattack. Squad list. Hover paths disabled. Okay, whatever, let's just end turn for now. Now you're ready. Attack me and try to take me down. I will flank you. Yeah, it turns out having a gang is, helpful. Nothing to it. There's a great deal more to learn. But for now, you should be able to lead our forces against Antares. As we progress, tutorials will pop up and you'll be able to access them whenever you want. Woohoo! Aren't you a bit early, Scout? We saw Antares' men celebrating the outlying visit. The rebels have begun raiding the locals. General Antares has stooped to this. How far he has fallen since the Succession War. Send word to the capital. Maybe they can send us a real army. You heard that, right? I did. Zelos, I know what you're thinking. How do you plan on explaining this to the higher-ups? Don't worry about them. You, me, and just our troops. Once we take down this rebellion, we'll be celebrities. What say you? Okay, Zelos, I'm with you, but I'm calling the shots this time. Fine by me. I've got your back, Bootleg Marth. What if you wanted to join Antares and overthrow the nobility? Look, they made him too damn pretty. I'm kind of expecting that to happen. It's just probably not going to happen immediately. Or we're going to kill him and have a bad taste in him. Or we're going to beat him and and he's going to go, oh, I'm actually not that bad a guy. And then one of the actually bad nobles is going to come execute him. Good, looks like they haven't sent much out yet. We should take these guys out and get some battle experience. You can move your squad next to the enemy soldiers and attack. If you run into trouble, I'm right behind you. Take a break, Zelos. I've got this. Okay, we all know that we need to visit these towns in order to get freebies. Because that's how it works.
Ready.
I've got 2 stabby boys and probably a priestess. I feel like those go by way too quickly. Like, once I get more used to the game... Instant text, mouse, tactical grid, permadeath, classic. Classic portraits? I don't know what that means, but I'm activating it. Let's go on normal for now. Just so I have a better idea of what's going on. The game also has a turn par, which you should aim for the best rewards, I see. It's got hurry-up mechanics. We took damage in that fight, but we can heal it back by having support units, such as a medic in your squad. Although they cannot attack, support units greatly help keep soldier losses to a minimum. I approve. Next, we need to capture that town so we can liberate it from the rebels. Move any squad to the town's gate and seize.
For my people, for my homeland.
I should probably just move up with my boys. Do I get any sort of benefit? Like, I kind of want to just send Zelos in to go take it. Oh, XP from capture. Okay. Seize. Faction XP stars for your trouble. We'll need gold and a lot of things. Recruiting new troops, hiring mercenaries, buying artifacts, among others. Faction XP allows us to increase faction rank. As faction rank increases, our reputation will improve among the people. This will yield better shop prices, discover new technology, and attract new recruits, and intimidate our enemies. The squad who captures objectives gets leadership and loyalty XP as well. Okay, that's good. The Imperial Army has already arrived. Much sooner than I expect. What is with this hair that they've given him? His eye patch was on the other eye in the other picture of him we got. They just mirrored it. You played this a bit after release, so your memory is a bit hazy. Elements of the drawing feel weirdly unnecessarily detailed. Yes. They really do. Remember, I am someone who's firmly in the camp of Fire Emblem for the DS Fire Emblem games. You know, like, Sacred Stones was the pinnacle of Fire Emblem. And it just feels wrong when they do this. This actually gives me the same kind of vibe as, Xenonauts. Sacred Stones was a great GBS game. Oh, GBS, not DS, but, great art and style, yep. And it was a mistake. Oh god, when I played Path of Radiance for the first time, I was so disappointed with the crap 3D models and the crap 3D crit animations. Especially when that paladin chick with the axe that you get as your starting babysitter got a crit, and she just kinda clumsily flailed her axe around to take a swing. Wolfgar, I'm trusting you to lead our troops here. If you hold the river fortress, we should be safe there. I'll make them regret coming here, don't worry, General. We have attained. Looks like we made it just in time. Are you ready for this, Sybil? Are you kidding, Yules? I've waited ages for a chance to prove my mettle. Come and get it, rebel scum! Your squad has tough soldiers, so should stay in the front. Mine will provide long-range archer attacks from a safe distance. See that hill? That's high ground. Very useful, especially for archers like me. Move me onto a hill so I can shoot further than normal. But Black Knight jump scare. I mean, the Black Knight was cool, don't get me wrong. And I even liked his armor design. It just wasn't very good in 3D. Over there to the east, I think that's Yules, a fellow Imperial Academy cadet of mine. We should meet up with them and join our forces together. Attack. I will make shooty. What is with this hair? There's a fabulous black mane on this fellow. Good shampoo.
I'm just getting started.
I'm sure you are. You're one of those characters that's resentful that they're a priest, aren't they? Ah, we do have wizards. Excellent. I desire more wizards. Also, these pikemen look radical. Trait, unassuming. I think that's everything I can do for now. I haven't really delayed. I've been attacking as often as possible. Oh, you're gonna shoot at my boy. Almost killed one of my archers. Okay, they're just gonna go for it. Okay, I probably shouldn't be feeding this guy at all. If we could take that river fortress, the path to the main enemy base will be clear. Forts give defense bonuses and allow archers to shoot further. And that goes for both sides, so we can't underestimate those defenders.
We will always find a way.
Alright, well, not a lot you can do, but soften these up for me. Now, that didn't do a whole lot at all.
I must stay strong.
Oh good, we can get right up into those archers' faces. Free action? Wait, you didn't get a free action. You were supposed to get a free Oh, we got a bunch of level ups. That'll do. Free action is random.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
So there's no prediction as to how this is going to go. Ting, ting, ting. Alright, I'm gonna have to finish them off with Big Boy. Or I just preemptively send him up here. But I don't want to give him a bunch of XP. Like, I'm just gonna send him... Wait, no, but I get... I don't want him to do anything. I don't think he's gonna move.
Here goes nothing.
Alright, whatever. Kill. That's right, just kill that unarmed woman in cold blood. See that town? To win wars, we must secure objectives. Objectives can be towns, mines, stables, or military bases. Towns like this or gold mines provide gold. Any of our squads can capture objectives. That is Eastwall Fortress, home base of the enemy. That heavily fortified castle, like most home bases, provides defensive bonuses to soldiers stationed there. Do not underestimate any base defender, even these clowns. Clowns, that's supposed to be the big general himself. There'll be times when we are operating out of a home base. When that happens, you must defend it at all costs. If an enemy reaches our home base, it will force us into defeat.
Stay strong, everyone.
Seize. We've got some iron. We've secured an iron mine. With the 3 iron we just gained, we can upgrade our troops to more advanced classes between chapters. I do very much like this. The resources are not consumed, just allocated, meaning we can change class without any risk at all. Feel free to experiment. This I very much like.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Alright, can you talk? Yes. Well met. You're with the Imperial Army? My name's Sybil, Battle Maiden of Viridia, and Jules and I were sent up the river to try and outflank the rebels. That's an impressive title, but you wear the garb of a temple priestess. Yeah, so what? I am going to LARP all I like, and you can't stop me. Of course. We're fortunate to have a priestess among us. Heal 3. I don't want to waste any heals.
Your command?
Can you talk? No, you can't talk. Cancel.
For Viridia.
You're just... I don't know, stand here. Wait, you can actually shoot at them from here? Are they gonna have a retaliation? You love the art style of this game. The sprite work is great. Oh, okay, this guy's gonna die. Whoops. Yeah, the actual sprite work in combat is great. I quite like it. Got to power level our Lord Link. You like the mages. They look like fun apprentice mages or something. Yeah, I hope I can get more of them. Okay, absolutely nothing happened. We've really got them on the run now. The river fortress is ours. Time to take down the rebel commander at Eastwall. Damn him. Oh, it's Wolfguard. Are they really this ruthless? The rest of you, get out here and stop them. Our cause will not be snuffed out here. Looks like we've got another fight on our hands, Bootleg Moth. We're counting on you as the leader of to destroy the enemy. Hopefully their leaders will get the message and lay down their weapons.
Time to end this.
Alright. We just can't help crossing paths, Yules. Looks like we're in this together, huh? Bootleg Moth! What an honor to fight by your side in our first mission. But Central Command didn't say you'd be here. Was this some sort of mistake? We decided to improvise. Anyways, glad to have your rangers here among us. With clever planning, your troops can pick off enemies without fear of counterattack, unless they have their own archers, of course. So you're leading this mission? Wow, I always knew you'd do great things, Bootleg Moth. Free Fawn, yes, what's up? Oh, come on, Jules. You said that no matter what I end up doing. Okay, I lost one of my archers. Whoops. I'm gonna assume that standing on the fort is the best thing to do.
I'm just getting started.
Nothing, he said the thing. Has the ooh-ooh portion of this game taken place yet? Every time I see their portraits, I think we're in an ooh-ooh segment. Also, Deathfisk, how you doing?
Direct my blade.
Yeah, while these guys clean up the garbage, I'm just gonna send our big boy to go take Edine's. Or maybe Sybil should do it. Slow infantry. We've both seen the Steam page. You know what the ooh-ooh means. Oh dear. You know what? I haven't looked at the Steam page for this game in a very long time, so I actually don't remember what you're referring to. Alright.
How can I help, my lord?
Oh, it can be a fun surprise then. It's funny, because they did such a good job on these sprites. But then the portraits, it's like they got a completely different person to draw them.
Here comes Sybil.
Okay, maybe I will have her visit this, because then she gets the leadership XP.
Here goes nothing.
And this guy can just sit here with his dead archer and mope. What about the portraits? I just joined and heard something about it. G-Day, Master. Welcome aboard. How you doing? Well, okay, look at this lovely sprite art, okay? It's looking good. In fact, it's looking more than good. It's quite nice. When dialogue comes up, you'll see. By liking the art style, you meant the main background screen.
They'll notice
Okay, you.
this one for sure.
Seize. Alright, we have seized the thing. No dialogue? Okay. That's fine.
We will always find a way.
There is something nostalgic about it. We will take return fire if we do this.
For my people. For my homeland.
Let's just crush them with the main character. Oh, you knew about the cleaner portraits that aren't pixelated or anything. And they're oddly They look a little odd.
Stay strong, everyone.
Well, I'm not going to be able to shoot, so unfortunately we're just kind of stuck here. I probably don't have enough attacks to kill all of these guys. There we go, we can just soften them up. Like Harm 2 or similar turn-based games. Heroes of Might and Magic had its own, oddness with the portraits. Oh, really? They're just gonna attack someone they know is going to murder them? Oh, she surrendered. She didn't force me to kill them. Okay.
For Viridia.
Turn 8.
Time to end this.
You're the only one that can hit that town in time. You've got 2 archers.
I must stay strong.
You guys have not healed at all, even though you're standing on a fort. Unfortunate.
The battle lies before.
Alright, let's just sit here. We're not going to attack
I'm
and
just
incur
getting
double
started.
a double strike from the enemy.
How can I help, my lord?
Ow. Please heal him, thank you. Free action. Why did we get a free action?
Here goes nothing.
Okay, seize the town. We've seized everything.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
She's not going to be able to do diddly.
He will always find a way.
Let's just get these boys a little bit of XP. High morale allows for additional attacks and free actions. Forts don't heal. It's not the magical world of Fire Emblem. Forgive me for making that mistake. It's going to happen several more times. Zweihander moment. They don't care about the number of attacks, they just care if they hit. Oh, I have to wait a turn? Oh, okay. Well, that cost me a turn of rewards.
Ready.
Faction rank up. Let me guess, I should have done this. Turns taken, 10 out of 11. Okay. Key squads neutralized. Attack from a hill using mules. Seize all map objectives. 1 surrender. Ooh, we got to sell this lady on the market for 52 bucks. Fantastic. Inner Keep, East Wall Fortress. The Imperial Army has certainly wasted no time. We've got to escape to Centurion's Rest. And you think I'll just willingly go with you? You will. We both know that the snakes in the capital cannot be trusted. You're much safer here, away from their schemes. Antares, you're going to get yourself killed. You don't deserve this. I've already given my life, but so too will my men if we do not escape immediately. Please, we must go to Centurion's Rest. So yeah, you get those objectives every time. High morale. Okay, I already read that. Save game. Yes. Bootleg Marth. Alright, saved it. There we go. Despite the blue hair protagonist, this game isn't like Fire Emblem, aside from the turn-based playstyle. With East Wall Fortress secured by Bootleg Moth's army, General Antares retreats deeper within the forest to his stronghold at Centurion's Rest, which is not on the map. Bootleg Moth's first mission ends in victory. The Empire recognizes his promise as a commander and entrusts him to invade Centurion's Rest and destroy any rebel forces in the area. Despite Zelos' enthusiasm for victory in battle, the meaning of this rebellion begins to weigh on Bootleg Moth's mind. These are not invading forces, they are common people, fellow Viridians. Perhaps if Antares is brought to heel, there can be a quick end to the violence. True, this Marth can't grab people from across the map. The village of Eastwall, the people seem relieved to see us. The fighting has left their doorstep, things can get back to normal. We have some time before our next mission. Eastwall will be our home base for now. We can trade with the locals, maybe recruit them into our forces. I'll be at the blacksmith giving my gear a touch-up. Catch you later. Hey, Bootleg Moth, let me show you around. No need to rush, we can relax a bit now. We can talk and get caught up with each other. I'd rather not. And as Zelos said, this is a chance for us to make improvements to our squads and troops by trading with the locals. On the top is the resource bar. Really? You don't say. This shows how much gold, resources, and tech points we have. On the top right, we can see our faction rank and progress towards the next rank. On the left are all the things we can do at our home base. On the left are... if you need me to walk you through these, click the info icon. I'm happy to help. Or check the tutorials option. Don't be afraid to check this anytime for helpful guides. Okay, deploy to do the next chapter. Got it. Oh boy, it's support time. Relationships and conversations. Oh boy. Did Fire Emblem also have relationship building? Yes, it did. They were called supports. Though it didn't really make a... If I remember correctly, it didn't really make a distinction between, romantic relationships and regular relationships. It just happened to be if characters were compatible for that, they'd do their thing. And I know some of them had breeding mechanics. But that was just an extra point on the support line. It would go to 3 and then 4 if they could, bump uglies. Hey there, Yules. Oh, hi, Bootleg Moth. Great to see you. I'm pretty relieved that you and I ended up on the same team. Not sure if I would have made it through the academy without you. Yes, I'm glad we got assigned to the same campaign, too. Lucky break, huh? So, what's it like when you growing up in Viridia as a Surinala? Ah, yes, you are a dirty foreigner. So, like Pokemon breeding. Gotcha, yep. I feel very fortunate. My adoptive parents made sure I didn't grow up without knowing my heritage. It sounds like such a wondrous place. Shame the outsiders can't show their face anymore without being turned away. They lost too much during the Succession War for basically nothing. They are protective of their way of life, so say my parents. Hello, Causelord. Welcome aboard. How are things going? It's going quite well. Except in this game, the relationships don't do as much as in Fire Emblem games. These ones are strictly story-based, not based on fighting near them. Rewards are also lesser, in a way. Fair enough. Though I know, abusing the support boosts in Fire Emblem were a big deal, if I remember correctly. Maybe Viridia's leaders could learn a thing or two from that. I can't imagine what good is to come from the attacks on the Denari temples. Most Viridians are devotees of Dona. It's as if they're trying to provoke people. I know you don't like this sort of thing. It's okay. You usually go over my head with this stuff, but I like listening to it anyways. You're great company, Bootleg Moth. Aha, sometimes I don't understand your optimism, but I appreciate it. That's a game you never saw? Okay, I get 5 star points. That's the big reward. So, wait, if I love the sprite work, I do not like the character artwork. It's just, I don't like it. I'm sorry. Okay, Tech Tree. Unlocks recruitment slot for apprentices. Apprentice training. Ooh. Non-leader units in squads now gain leader at a modest rate up to below 10 of the squad leader's current leader stat. The Merchant Envoys expands the mercenary and item trader pools, give us more opportunity to hire experienced warriors and purchase exotic artifacts. Zones of control. Enemy squads incur a movement penalty when moving between tiles that are adjacent to our infantry-type squads. This might actually be very useful. Relationships in FE are basically godly. Relationships in this game are like a 10% attack boost if they're friends. And half squad cost if they're family, which rarely is applied to this game. All support classes gain extra HP. That's pretty hefty. Yeah, zone of control, I'm immediately looking at that. I really would like to get apprentices, but this is looking like it takes precedence. Army stables. It is now easier for our cavalry squads to achieve a charge attack. Instead of requiring having moved 7 tiles, they can move 6. Okay. Mixed unit tactics. Each unit gains +3 weapon power for each unit of a different type. Theoretically useful. Identify command structure. We now have the ability to use the target leader attack type. Psych warfare. Defeating an enemy squad leader causes more morale damage. All new conscripts start at plus level 1. With half class mastery of their starting class. Unlocks a second artifact slot. Well, we don't really have any of those right now. We can construct crossbows. Unlocking the Ooh, crossbows! I like me some crossbows. Grants heavy infantry and heavy cav extra hit points. Improves steel plate armor. Grants heavy infantry and heavy cav extra armor. Okay. Journeyman Leatherclaw. Light armor has advanced. Okay. Firearms. Firearms. Firearms! While you're not likely to grab it now, charge attack less cavalry, apply a shock condition to stun enemies. Gun! I desire to unlock gun! Behemoth leather armor, obsidian forging. Advanced material science. Advanced crossbows. Journeyman artificer. Master artificer. Artillery attacks, okay. Gunsmithing! Oh, guns. Guns, yes. Breech loading gun. Ooh. Gunnery units are no longer negatively affected by weather. Industrial furnace. Rifled artillery. Ooh. You rarely get gun, because they suck. Until late game. That makes me sad to hear. Unlock 7 more tier 1. Familiar with Dracology has given our Drakelings, Dragons, and Dragon Riders extra stuff. Okay. Martial traditions. Warhorse husbandry. Sisterhood of Justice. Sisterhood of Mercy, okay. This is a lot more modern than you were expecting. Rifling? Breech loaders? That's Napoleonic era stuff. Yep, I'm looking at the guns and I'm salivating, but it's tier 3. So it's gonna be a long time before they get there. Rifled artillery, industrial furnace, musketeering! Yes! Advanced fire grants our gunners and dragoons an additional attack. Professionalism, Grand Army, Dragon Bond. Okay. I gotta choose. Do I want zones of controls or recruitment slot for apprentices? I think these are the two most important things to me. Getting wizards and getting zone control. Like, it's not the worst. Cannons are probably the worst, but gunners and dragoon, infantry, horseback gun units fire only one time until you upgrade them the second attack. While being shot is strong, if the target dodges, it's a wasted shot. Musketeering is what makes guns good, otherwise they just shoot once. Okay, I see. That's the old Dwarven gunner problem with Wesnoth. You have no idea what that means. So, in order to unlock the later stuff, I would also need to get this mentorship. I don't remember what does the leader stat do for regular units, and why would my regular units want leader stat? Is it just morale? All units gain class mastery faster. All magician and support classes are now the normal unit type rather than slow. Magician attacks decay in power more slowly when used consecutively. What? Leadership means how many units you can have in a group if they're the group leader. But this is non-leader units in squads gain leader at a modest rate. Does this mean I can just separate them from the crew to be leaders on their own? Ah, I see. I feel like mage regiments is good. Means I'm gonna have to invest in all this crap. Magician and Dragon Breath attacks ignore resistance. That sounds good. Status effects from Magician and Dragon Breath have increased chance of being inflicted. Spells that have a charge up can now be cast on the first turn of battle when on the offense. So this is the wizard path, and I'm going to go the wizard path. I'm gonna get the apprentice training immediately and probably regret it. This will probably help me next mission. This probably won't. Regent Shab, welcome aboard. How you doing? Leadership growth directly affects leadership growth, which reduces a regular unit's cost. Ooh. Well, there's a bunch of stuff here that I want, then. Forget if you're allowed to reassign points, but you have a full tech... But you do get the full tech tree by the end. Okay. Alright, whatever. Let's do it. Wait, it says I have more supports. Oh, these two. God. Good thing we showed up, huh, Yules? Can't let the others take all the glory. Aw, come on, glory's not all that important. Says you. You're sweet and all, but you were adopted by rich nobles. The rest of us have to scratch and claw for everything we get. What do you want so bad, anyway? You're doing great. Yules, have I ever told you that I tried to become a paladin? Not yet, but that seems right up your alley. Exactly what I kept saying. But the temple leadership said I was too hot-headed and ambitious. No shit. So I'm just here, the plain old army priestess. I'm sorry, Sybil. Have you ever seen the girls in the Sisterhood of Justice? They're amazing, loved by everyone. I have to become a paladin somehow, I just have to. Sorry I'm being so selfish. What do you want for your future, Yules? Well, I can't say I've thought about it too much. Though being farther away from you is probably a good idea. I just take things day by day. Paladins this early? Nah, they'd get crushed. Yeah, that's probably easier than always chasing the future. There we go. We got 5 star points. Marketplace. Why does this girl want to be a paladin this badly? Because reasons. Okay, recruit. Yasmin, Antonio, Manfred, Oriel, Edmund. Oh yes, basic magician. Oh, we can hire a... Are you like a promoted heavy infantry? Lightning trait? Execute stealth attacks attacking the back row. Alright, so we've got some unique units here. They're highlighted in green as special. They seem to be rather nasty. Too hot-headed? Me? Says the girl with an angry face holding a mace. Yep. You can hover over abilities too. Mercenary is the key fact. Oh, the mercenaries. Hold on. This unit is solely motivated by payday. +2 capacity cost, less under leader. Unit takes -25% damage on... Okay, yeah, magic armor. Enemies cannot critical hit this. So this is a pretty nasty unit. But they're a merc, so they're probably... I shouldn't really bother. Thievery. On combat initiated by my squad, steal a small amount of gold from the primary target. Ooh, okay. This guy can pay for himself. Bonus to hit and evasion when standing in rough terrain. Or on the offense. Stealth attack. Okay. So how much money would he steal with thievery? So I could just put him, like, in the back. The Fat Wombat, welcome aboard. Those not so special, just tier 2. Mercs, if they get good leader, they can become leaders without a downside. 40 plus is typically a good starting point, 50 is average. Stealing is about 30 to 200 gold. So, it's unlikely he's gonna be able to pay for himself. Is what you're saying. Either way, I want Edmund here. Because we like wizards in this house. Okay, so you can just hire lots of wizards, I see. He will over a long course of the game. It's also a trait for every rogue, that unit class. Takes a while for thieves to pay for themselves. Alright, so I'm not gonna bother with him. I don't know if I want to actually hire anyone more. Oh, we can just straight up buy iron? Okay. Trait, Garrison. Damage reduction granted from terrain is increased by 50%. Okay. item. Unassuming. Less likely to be targeted. Tundra Warrior. Squad is immune to the negative effects of blizzard and chill status. And gains bonus evasion in blizzard weather. Okay. Being less likely to be attacked as a wizard is probably good. Sure. There is a slightly hidden benefit to mercenaries, by the way, not relevant for the rogue, but can be kind of a big deal later, which is they have their resource cost already paid for. Actually, the other thought is that if I hire them now, if it takes a while for them to pay for themselves, getting one now is probably the best time, because they have the longest possible time to pay for themselves. That makes mercenaries a little more interesting, coupled with the fact that you use them for leaders, they don't have a downside. A rename scroll? Oh, we can... Okay, we can rename people. Hold on, I've got to go re-enable the name character redeem. There we go. If any of you want to be in the game, it can now be done. Okay, Yules. How can I tell if I can fit more people? Archery units in the squad. You would like Sparkly in the game. Capacity. Okay, so we can jam more archers in here. Alright, marketplace, recruit. Let's grab the rogue. And what is the capacity cost of this guy? Okay, organize army. You want to be a tanker. Got any nerds? Yes, Regin, we do. Oh boy. Squad operations. Add unit. There we go. So now we're at... Okay, so I can add another archer. I can just have like a full team of archers. That mercenary trait is not permanent. It's a loyalty trait, which for most of other units is simply the default and hidden. But if you continue using units, their loyalty will rise, and they will cost less capacity. I see. Okay, hold on. Change class, unit status. Okay, this menu is gonna take me a little while to get around. Use item. There we go. So this will be Regin Sherm. Okay. There we go. So yeah, I do not like the UI for this. Units with the green arrow can be upgraded. Oh, okay. I can only select people in the reserve for some reasons. An Earth Mage, just like in real life. Sparkly and Causelord. Well, as soon as I get to upgrade one of these guys, I'll probably make him... I do not like the UI for this menu at all. So, I guess in order to do this, I'm going to have to go in here, remove these guys, then I've got to go back out, change class, now they're in here. Oh, this is horrible. Alright, so this fighter, basic infantry, frontline warrior, can become frontline heavy infantry. You could do it from the other screen, no need to remove them. I didn't see how. You remember trying this game and also suffering from UI, but not as badly. Okay, so fighters can become basically whatever they want. Causelord wanted to be a tanker, so we'll upgrade him into a soldier. He will become a stronky boy. Voron, welcome aboard. How are you doing? How is it going? It's going well enough. We are struggling with the UI right now. Ooh, we'll give Causelord the garrison trait. Unit takes minus 25% damage while on defense. This unit is granted 50% extra defense from terrain. And rename. Causelord. There we go. Hydromancy, don't mind if I do. Do we upgrade the other boy? I mean, we may as well. It said we can undo it later. Oh, we're out of iron. No, we have 3 iron. That's another resource over here. A bit incapacitated. Mild migraine and throat is mildly irritated. My throat is also irritated slightly. Polearms are strong against cavalry. This one will be sparkly. Oh, Hussar. I approve of Hussars. Centurion. Samurai. Sentinel. I automatically like the Sentinel best here. Sparkly. Oh, this UI. Sparkly. There we go. You really like the sprite work for this game. Yes, it is excellent. Next week will be a nightmare. Got 3 appointments on top of the usual things. Great first week for a month of not having a normal day-night cycle. Okay, add Causelord and Sparkly, and hey, we can fit Julius in here. Which means Regin's not going to get any XP. Huh. Maybe we can move Sparkly somewhere else. Move Causelord to the middle. Add Regin to the back. Yes, there we go. You managed to stack your first work week of the year? Get out of the way now. You really love the resource bar at the top. You're absolutely obsessed with resource bars that look like that. It's good! This tells you everything you need to know, though I don't know what all these resources are yet. Positioning matters. Melee units are forced to hit your front line first. I figured. That's why we have a heavy defender up front. Do we have any artifacts? Ah, yes. Bootleg Marth's squad. Standard issued sword using the same design for the last millennium, used by Imperial armies. There we go. So, you don't equip individual soldiers like in, say, Unicorn Overlord. You just... One guy in the squad is holding a sword, so they're all better at being physical. Like your rogue, hiding behind your unarmored woman. Yeah. So, wait, the rogue automatically hits the back line. So is he going to be doing nerfed damage back here? Do I need to move him up? What is this slightly diagonal thing? What was the question about the rogue? So, Freefon said that melee units deal less damage if they're in the back. The rogue is a melee unit, but the rogue has the ability to attack the enemy backline. So if I put him in the middle, which is closer to the front, is he gonna do more damage? Also, Chill Saber, welcome aboard. How you doing? The positioning can be improved. Why is there like a half move? Whatever, we'll deal with it as is. The difference is very minimal. The first strike of Rogue is a bonus damage backstab. Okay. Alright, Yules. Yules, my boy. You could fit another Rogue, or another Archer in here. And we're definitely going to give you the Gorilla Bow. And then I guess Sybil's squad needs to be beefed up. No! So if I remove this guy, then I should be able to add Sparkly. Half moves make sense if you want to position offset either for aesthetics or coverage. Half move is so that you can have two covered by a middle character. Oh. Okay, well, the game doesn't exactly explain this, so thank you for pointing that out. So I will have Causelord guard the healer and the rogue, and then we'll just let Bootleg Marth take a hit or two. That's fine. You. You have extra capacity on you. I mean, this isn't ideal. Wait, I know what I can do. Hold on. Move these boys to the back middle. And then add a pikeman directly behind our boy. You haven't played this properly, but you leave in the pike and shot. There needs to be more pike and shot. I mean, there's always putting the spearmen in front of the archers. Just in case someone attacks. But rather than a spearman, I would prefer a warrior type. Like, what if we go over to recruits, and we pick up a militia. What the hell is this? Okay, they count as a guerrilla. I see. In exchange for being generally crap at everything. You guess you would go for the Centurion path. Refon would like to be a Centurion. Which one becomes a Centurion again? Change class. Spearman Cavalier. I wish I could get a better look at the available classes. I think it was the Spearman that can become a Centurion. So add Manfred here. And then we move our units. Like this. There we go. Now we have a properly protected archer squad. Now that I have been informed of how the positioning works, I actually kind of like it. Is there anything else we can do? Don't really have anything to sell. We have purchased everything. We have 2 iron. But no one is available for upgrade. You didn't rename him. Whoops. Unit status? Use item? Manfred? There we go. Rename scroll. I cannot capitalize letters. And then when I hit enter, it selects A. It's very weird. Either way, there you go, Freefon. No Griffin Riders in the game, as far as I can tell. Alright, I think we have done everything we can. Or? No, I still had an extra tech. There we go, we get the zone of control and access to the apprentices. Fantastic. Unfreefs your fawn. Damn, are we already too late? Our base at Marienburg is under attack. Looks like we don't have time for the rest of the army to catch up. We've got to save that base. Got it, let's meet up with the base defender and eliminate those rebels. It's Barnabas! Barnabas is an excellent name, by the way. I highly approve.
Stay strong, everyone.
Okay, hold on. Let's just see. No archers. No archers. They don't believe in archers. This is good. The inferior name givers who cannot capitalize their creations. Look, it's a limitation of the world. Damn, killed that guy outright. Yes! Get stronger, my archers.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Giving these guys a pittance of XP.
For my people, for my homeland.
Alright, this is just gonna be a murder. Ooh, nothing personnel, kid! So how much money did I make off of that? 17 gold. Okay.
Your command?
And then this guy's just gonna plug the gap to guard the archers. No, make it personal. Poutato, welcome aboard. Yeah. You're going to get shout out. Have you slept, Poutato? I hope you've slept. Did you make someone spontaneously combust? Possibly. Frontline is taking a beating. Bootleg Marth, this battlefield has a lot of woods and forests. Woods being rough terrain slows movement down, but offers protection against arrow fire. These guys are pretty soft. I'm gonna archer them. And I'll be in a position to get that iron mine next turn. Every time Bootleg Marth comes up in conversation, you start laughing. Good. Kinda, maybe. You're laying down a bit, still feeling a bit tired. Well, you don't have, certain other characters around to say succulent things to you.
I'm just getting started.
Alright, I would really like you to not get anyone killed here. And we captured another woman! Live! Maybe we'll get another 50 bucks for her. Every time I read that. Okay. So these guys might be a problem. Gotta love ransoms. Okay, that crew is kind of pathetic.
I must stay strong.
Nothing personnel, kid. Ah, almost got the full kill. Oh, good job, Regin. You leveled up. We got 55 bucks from that. And I guess Zelos can just, Meanwhile, are they gonna throw themselves at Barnaby? So those rogues are gonna stab my archers pretty hard. Unless, what if I... Can I reorganize? Okay, so I cannot reorganize... Okay, that's kind of dumb, that I can't in the middle of the battle go, alright, you guys move up. You move back. Wait, reorder squads? No, I can't do anything. They're deployed and therefore cannot do things like flexibility. Got it. Okay. Peter! And Ryan! Light cavalry.
Direct my blade.
Alright, I'm just gonna send you up. Back in the Morrowind era of Elder Scrolls, where Nords worshipped the god Stun as the god of ransoming captives, because that was as close Nordic culture could come to understanding Stendar, god of mercy. Hey, let me tell you about my new best friend, Barnaby Jones. Super Nothing, welcome aboard. How you doing? Don't worry, we will save Barnaby. What is the movement on? Okay, apparently these guys can't move down here. Why is that? These cavalry apparently just can't move down here.
Here goes nothing.
We could just take the iron mine this turn.
Your command?
So my archers are gonna get annihilated if we go down. Gem mine. Ooh. Alright, let's just grab the iron mine. Cavalry saying they can do. Barnaby looking good. Okay, yeah, they're just gonna suicide themselves into Barnaby. Bootleg Marth? Bootleg Marth, what in the world's coming to? With you saving my hide now. It's the least I can do, Barnabas. I owe you the world. Ah, everything you got through your own sweat and grit. Waste wasn't my doing. It's an honor to fight by your side after all these years. Can't wait to show you what I've learned. Let's plan our approach to Centurion's Rest. If we go right, it looks like we're facing two squads of cavalry. Cavalry are fast and powerful warriors, but fall easily to spears. They're guarding a stable that we can take as a source of war horses for ourselves. Bootleg Marth, look out for those walls. Those archers up top the walls are protected from close-range attacks, and their arrows will be much stronger. If we break through and go up those ramps, we can take those guys out. Or I can try and shoot at them from the ground, but I'll be at a disadvantage. Or we can go left, a more direct route. They've got one fort there, guarded by a pretty tough squad. Taking that fort won't be easy. Bootleg Marth, the left route is connected by roads. Road terrain allows units a high degree of movement range. Why not both? More objectives to capture, more reward. Marth, I'm surprised at you. You've said something that made sense. Oh, the cavalry just went through. Okay, the game directly lied to me. I looked at their movement, and it said their movement would not come down to where I was. And then it happened anyways. That is very agitating. Okay, now they're running away. Marth cares about friendship and heroism. Bootleg Marth cares about booty and plunder. I suspect that this game was meant to be used with a controller, because it controls my cursor when I hit the arrow keys rather than the camera.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
There we go, we got the heal. Dragon scale armor. Ooh, that sounds good.
For Viridia.
Alright, well these guys are lightly armored, so I'll send the archer brigade to go help them. We have our own cavalry. We'll just kind of keep them behind for now. This crew is a little bit beaten up. I would like these cavalry to attack into our spears, if possible. So I kind of want Marth to sit tight. Do we get these 3 heals just for free? Because if I can bring him back up to snuff, that'd be good. A knight captain and mentor.
You got a plan?
Status, tell me. Melee cavalry units cost 2 less capacity. Greatly improves leadership growth to subordinates. Okay. So I want these cavalry to run into me. There we go. Alright, the amount of damage I'm doing to them is, okay, never mind. The second round seemed to go pretty well for us. They can attack and then run away. Okay, yeah, archer assassinated. Cleaved they ass. Can that archer be revived during combat? See that Denari Temple, Bootleg Marth? If our troops have fallen in battle, they can be revived there for... Okay, yep. Question answered. The enemy can do the same, so it's best we take those temples no matter what.
Stay strong, everyone.
Welcome to the firing line, son. I love the fact that I can do firing lines.
Direct my blade.
Alright, so we can't quite... Alright, we'll just... should cancel. Can we...
Here goes nothing.
I'm gonna get over here, and then we'll be able to go get the gem mine. Oh god, it's Eodor all over again. What do you mean, oh god? You mean, oh yes. It's Eodor all over again. Regin, level up. Good job. And we got 20 bucks.
I noticed this one for sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no matter what, I'm not going to be able to do it, but I want to make sure I'm not within range of those archers either.
School is in session.
Surely leaving my fortress unguarded is not going to bite me in the ass. Where are the centaurs? Look, we just started. The game is giving us a few turns before we run into centaurs.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, I could seize this. It would give my cavalry a bunch of XP, though I would rather the XP go on this crew.
I ain't got all day.
I'm just getting started. Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
Okay, we'll see how the cavalry stand up to the archers.
Time to end this.
Your command?
I'm seizing territory as quickly as I think I'm capable of. Okay, that was pathetic.
You got a plan.
Get wrecked, archers. I like archers. It makes me sad seeing them die and be useless in games. Oh, we can still move.
For Viridia.
That worked out just fine. Sparkly's getting XP, that's all that matters.
How can I
And we'll make sure to capture this town and get a bunch of XP for our archers. And how about
For my
over
people,
here?
For my homeland.
I like how we changed the color of the roof.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Faction rank up. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, you want to pick a fight with this guy some more? Oh, they didn't hit the archer, oddly enough. Oh yeah, y'all are in big trouble next turn.
We will always find a way.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get a shot in with the archers.
School is in session.
Alright, let's just let the cavalry do their work. SGSka guy, welcome aboard. How you doing? Oh shit, Symphony of War? Yes, I've been sitting on this game for a very long time, and since I've decided that I'm going to show off some games that I've been gifted over the age, we will do just that.
My blade.
How are you liking this one?
Stay
The
strong.
dialogue is cringe, the portraits for the characters are cringe, but the core gameplay seems to be fantastic, and the sprite work is gorgeous, and I love it. That is my official assessment for now. So, bootleg moth, the next attack dog sent by the capital, do you even know why you bleed for them? Perhaps not, until you've been made to bleed enough. Ooh, okay. This was unwise. That's fine. We wounded them. Same conclusion you got. Gotten to the tech tree yet? There's going to be guns. And I find that amazing.
Stay strong, everyone.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
The battle lies before me.
Alright, I'm gonna hit heal.
The time to act is now.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Oh. It only heals one unit at a time. Interesting.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, they're actually capable of harming our boy. Fantastic. It's enough to get Sparkly some level ups. Guns lead to the Industrial Era, and Industrial Era leads to people's revolutions. The game seems to really want that to occur anyways, so it's fine. Let's make sure Regin is properly taken care of. This boy has done his work.
Time to end this.
Ow! Class mastery up. Fantastic.
I'm just getting started.
Let's make sure our front line is repaired. Our cavalry have done their jobs. Oh, they're gonna shoot at Marth. Okay. Oh yeah, the samurai has both attacks. That's fantastic. The fact that the mages don't have long-range strikes aggravates me on a personal level.
For my people.
Alright, let's get the ass. Remember, you get not too deep in the game with a guy with a big squad of gunners. Remember you getting not too deep into the game with a guy with a big squad of gunners. What? I haven't played this game on stream before. And even when I did play, I only did the first level to make sure the game worked.
How can I help, my lord?
Kill them all.
So I'm not sure what you're talking about. They've reached Centurion's Rest. Fall back to the keep to prepare a final defense. Donut save us. The Great Donut is not going to provide any succor. Oh, you mean the player. Kaji, welcome aboard. Stretch, squat, and lift. Alright, you've got it. We captured one woman. Fantastic. And a stretch, alright. Well, I'm already standing, so you get the full body stretch. Stretching is good. Alright. I've got my weights. Time to do lift and squat simultaneously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. My private objective is to capture and sell at least one woman on the market every mission. It seems to be profitable. $50 ain't bad. You really like games with that core gameplay, since you can show some really good stories and it's fun gameplay. You love ransom mechanic? Yes. 20 years ago in the Imperial Army barracks. Sergeant Barnabas, we've got another one. Get your men organized and ready to deploy in 2 hours. Right, another Denari temple. Do you have a problem with that, Sergeant? No, sir. The army is being put to good use, sir. Yes, I'm sure you think so. And try to clean the uniforms up a bit before your men shut that place down. The war's over. The public has eyes on everything we do. With what resources, sir? We barely got enough coin to keep our boys from chopping my head off in a mutiny as it is. You telling me we're to worry about spit and polish now, too? Just find a way, Sergeant. Put down that paperwork and do it your damn self if you have to. We're all on tight budgets. Don't think my superiors haven't kicked me around lately as you were. That man had blue hair. I can do it, sir. Oh there, small fry. Who let you in here? Sorry, I'll leave. Don't sweat it, kid. Get on home now. Your folks are probably worried sick. But it's an orphan! Damn, thought so. Was hoping you had a home to go to. Please let me clean your uniform, sir. Ain't got nothing to pay you, kiddo. Ain't worth spending the energy. It's okay. Please, sir. There's supplies in the basement. Maybe his shields could have a bit more shine to them. Looks like I lost my appetite, too. Guess so someone will have to take my lunch so I don't go bad. It's nothing special, but it fills you up. Aw, Barnaby's a good guy. He's gonna help the poor little orphan out. Outstanding. Also, Regin, I see that hydromancy redeem and I am out of beverage. I'm gonna get some water. And it's gotta be water. My throat is starting to bug me. And I'm sure the soda isn't helping. Be right back real quick. Alright. Any anime man of ambition must simply fear blue hair. Correct. The rebellion now makes its final stand. The final stand already? Oh, the game will be over. Though Antares has lost most of his forces, his compound is heavily fortified and will not fall easily. The Prime Minister Kashmir, who has been a contender for the Imperial throne, seeks the prestige of a victory over the rebels. He has arrived in the outskirts of Centurion's Rest with the Imperial Army, as Bootleg Marth's forces prepare the final battle with Antares. Peace may soon return to the land. Yeah, right. Whatever you say, game. Barnabas, can you believe it? We're out here, doing what we prepared to do for years. Haven't seen battle since you were a street urchin, Bootleg Marth. Never thought I'd have to pick up the sword again, but it feels like a warm hug from Mother. Can't put a price on that. How am I doing? Feels like I'm making it up as I go along. You never really know what you're made of until you're walking the tightrope between life and death on the regular. You haven't cracked under the pressure yet. By that measure, you're right where you need to be. Not too surprised. Remember yourself as a young street urchin? It's a little bit foggy. The war turned too damn many kids into orphans, but out of all of them, you showed up at our barracks shining as bright as a star. You just kept going on, even without a single coin to show for it. Puts a pauper above a noble in my eyes any day. I seem to have everyone fooled then. I have so much doubt about myself. As a blue-haired anime protagonist, I am required to have personal angst. You try that, and I'm going back into retirement. All I want to do now is bust some bad guys. Lots easier than having real responsibility. You gotta fight through that doubt, kiddo. No reason for it. Believe me when I tell you, you've got blue hair. Thanks. I guess I'll just have to learn to throw you into the front line first, eh? There's a good reason for it, kid. Why did they give this guy, like, the shoulder pads, but not the rest of his armor that he has when he's actually, like, in-game? Well fought there, sir. Looks like I still have much to learn. Still calling me sir, huh? You know that's no longer protocol, fancy boy. Technically, you're above me in rank. Donar save us all. Heh. How long have you been Master Sergeant now? Just don't want to sully your name with an officer rank or what? Come on now. Can one even imagine likes of me sitting around at the academy, face buried in books? I'd sooner take a spear through the gut, kid. Nah, I'm an enlisted man till the day I die. Just don't forget me when you're commanding the whole army. I could never, Barnabas. Man just loves his shoulder pads. He sleeps in them. You now want an anime which kills the blue-haired character in the first episodes and then proceeds to have a different protagonist. Yes. Friendly ribbing. Hey there, Sybil, was it? Bootleg Marth says you're good people, so you're alright with me. Good fighting out there. Thanks. Hey, right back at you, Mr. Barnabas. Pretty good for an old farmer type. That's Master Sergeant Barnabas to you, lady. Yeah, whatever. Hey, just let me know if you need to take a rest. I'm a healer, you know. What the? Sharp tongue on this one. Hey now, just giving you a hard time. Figured a military guy like yourself would be used to it. Never was the type to go straight into the jokes. Gotta feel someone out a bit first. You know, wine and dine me before you ask for a kiss. Eh, Mr. Farmer, I'm keeping my options open right now. What the? That ain't what I meant. Too easy. I like you. Let's stick together out there, eh? Seems like I'm not the only one with something to learn. You're gonna be trouble, I can tell. Glad you're on our side. They have become friends! Fantastic. I like how the game informs me that they are friends now. Yules and Barnaby. Well met, Sergeant Barnabas. I'm honored to fight alongside such a legend. Ah, get out of here. I ain't a legend or nothing. Nice to hear, anyhow. Begging your pardon, but you have such a strange way of speaking. The grammar and sentence structure seems so free. Free? Heh. Kid, not everyone talks all fancy like they do at the academy. Where I come from, good old Melmond, everyone sounds like me. Ain't never heard someone from the countryside before? Fascinating. What is this Melmond? You speak quite fondly of it. Ain't nothing like home sweet home. Melmond's a real nice town on the Rimorg Valley. It sprang up from a farming market for all the wheat and grapes going in and out. I got a few bits of a ranch land just outside of town. Been in the Fitch family for years. Best darn horses in the Midlands, I tell you. I treat 'em like I would my own flesh and blood. It sounds so peaceful. What a happy life you seem to have, Sergeant Barnabas. How noble you must be to leave it behind to serve this country. Appreciate the kind words, but it ain't like that. When I put my horses in for the night and look at my land, always a thought in the back of my mind. Someone's fitting to take it all away. Guys like me can't rest, not in times like these. If old Barnabas kicks off early, I got plenty of cousins who take real good care of the Fitch farm. But ain't none of them can handle a warhorse like me, so I gotta do it, kiddo. Know what I'm saying? I understand from a certain point of view. I cannot say I've had I have much that makes me feel this way. There's my sister, but she is fiercely independent and don't need no protection. I value life itself. I feel grateful to be given the gift of... God. I don't know if I can do all of these dialogues. At least they're friends now. Alright, marketplace. Trader. Emerald ring. With a simple skill enchantment. Okay. I'm gonna have to look up what the stats actually do. Heavy infantry gear. Yes, please. Iron. Yes, please. Assassin's Heart. Critical damage increased by 50%. You cannot imagine in-game text would be more aggravating for Wiz. Yeah, it's, I'm holding on. Okay, recruit. Nico and Bert. It's Bert the Knight! Sir Cavalryman, pray tell, what be your name? Is Bert. Just Bert. I might hire this guy. Friendship repels the wizard. It's not the friendship part. I'm fine with a good friendship. You can rename the generics, you think? Yeah, you can. But why would I rename Bert? Bert is a fantastic name. It's just really funny on a Cavalier. Tilda, Sham. The Atkins diet is here. Bert, lock it in. Well, now I'm gonna have to hire him, damn it. Okay, well, we're gonna want this. That'll lead up the tree. Support classes gain 20 hit points. Expand the mercenary and item trader pools, giving more opportunity to purchase exotic artifacts. I'm tempted to get that. The easier charge should be good. Sarix, welcome aboard. How you doing? Thanks for the raid. What were you up to? Joni, welcome aboard. How you doing? You are playing some Blops
They have
6.
seen the error of their ways.
How are you doing? Oh, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? I like the idea of one. Hey man, hope you have a great stream. Oh, I thank you. You were just streaming, so make sure to take care. Have a drink and all that. If you have to run, no problem. Let's see. That's light infantry, cavalry, archery, and firearms, plus 5 armor. Steel plate for heavy infantry and heavy cav, plus 5 armor. Heavy infantry and heavy cav, just a raw 25 hit points. Unlocking crossbows is very tempting. I can take two things. Let's get access to those crossbows. And let's get extra armor onto our back line. Next, we'll get the +5 armor for the heavy infantry and heavy cav. Aggressive and cautious attack types. Polearm units grant bonus attack and defense versus melee to any adjacent unit. Okay. Significant morale damage. I'll probably go for the charge and the extra 5 armor. Unlocks 2 more tier 1 techs. Grasp powerful rare metal named Obsidian. We can use it to enhance our... Okay, so it's just more armor. We have gemstones, but I don't think I have anything I can do with it. Clear squad, change class. Okay, so you... Just in general, left side is mage, middle is general, right is for physical. Yeah, I noticed that the mage stuff is on the right. Alright, so what do we got? Specialized support unit can provide healing in and out of battle. With the mobility of cavalry, we don't really need that. Acolyte, heavy infantry, bonus to magic, don't need that. Priestess, okay, yep, much greater healing ability. Siren, specialized magician unit, launches a dark elemental magic attack. Ooh. Okay. So, I might actually want to get some more medics, just so I can turn them into sirens. For now, we will simply get a better healer. Who can then turn into Paladin, Templar, Valkyrie. The class system in this game seems pretty neat, yes. Can you be a medic into Siren? Internet disconnected for a little while. Ooh. Well, was that on your end or mine? Because I don't see anything about the disconnection on my end. The promotion system in Fire Emblem is one of my favorite things, so I'm glad to see it in more games. When you tried this game, there were funny quirks in that the speed of a unit is average, so you can shove in 1 or 2 regular medics in a cavalry unit without losing speed. Good luck getting that 25 strength on your priestess to get to Valkyrie. You are not disconnecting. Oh, I see. Yeah, you need a bulky lady to do that. Okay, time to promote Jorg. Yes! Yes, crossbows! They get a bonus against heavy troops. Hold on. I will hold off on upgrades there. I want upgrades elsewhere. Like over here. Gregory. I have to choose. If we become archers, that'll further lead to the 3-tile range, and then I could have a super... Do they move after attacking? Possibly. Yeah, ambush, hit and run. Also, some units scale with stats, and some trade that off for raw weapon power. I'm assuming that's what the crossbow does. Look, I'm gonna go with crossbow. We're just gonna turn this into a crossbow squad. We'll worry about other stuff later. Oh, this just requires strength. This requires iron. Interesting. This requires a horse. Requires a gem to become a basic magician. I think you can check it regardless and then go back. Yeah, crossbows. Ranger, warbow, ranger and warbow. That's the 3-tile unit. Which we can just upgrade to anyways, so it doesn't matter. Okay. They missed an opportunity here for me to upgrade my crossbow to an arbalist. And then over here. I'll go ahead and just make this guy into a standard archer. Ooh. Samurai. Hell yes. We're gonna team up our big boy with a bunch of samurai. You can demote a unit and turn it into something else later. Yes, I do remember that being a thing. I'm gonna rearrange this crew a little bit. There we go. This way my tougher archer is in the back in case stabbings happen. Sadly, samurai weren't that good. Well, I mean, yeah, they're a dabbler class that does a little bit of everything and as a result does everything poorly. Okay, we got the gorilla bow on them. Damn it. You guys. Artifacts. Minus 10% damage taken from dragons. In exchange for having 20 less hit points. That's horrible. This is actually for archers, where their hit points matter less. Yeah, you don't want your frontliners to have minus hit points. Skill. I don't know what skill does for me. Plus 10 hit points, plus 4 arm. It is the problem with spear units in the game. Our spear is just bad in general. Let's make these guys more skilled. And yeah, I'm gonna have to get Bert. And I haven't forgotten Veromnus, I just need to go hire him. Your rogue steals depending on skill, I see. Spears are anti-cav, then average at everything else. Okay, hold on. In that case, unequip. Artifacts, arming sword, swap that for the ring. Barnabas can have the steel arming sword. These boys. I mean, they can have the dragon steel. I guess. 20 hit points isn't gonna affect Zillos too much. Hello, Nelly! Welcome aboard! How are you doing? Why are you trying to explode me? Have a shout. Wait, why did it not shout you out? There, wait. It is not letting me. Why is it? I will shout you out no matter what Twitch does. You're good. EP as hell. But it's good to see you. How sus? I am doing fantastic. So, Nelly, I have many, many video games that I have been meaning to show off and just haven't had time because I play a bunch of games that take a whole goddamn year to play. So I'm just playing different games. And I am looking at this bootleg Fire Emblem Unicorn Overlord style sort of thing. And of course I'd shout you out. Unfortunately, this also means I have a bunch more games that I'd like to come back to and play. You missed it! I was selling Prisoners of War. Very profitable. Ooh, there's an arena here. Oh, I cannot actually enter the arena. Unfortunate. This is another game that's closer to Tactics Ogre than Fire Emblem. Look, it's got Martha as a protagonist. Yeah, I see you play games a lot, so it's fun to see you do something a little different. Yes, I worry that I get stuck in a bit of a rut. Alright, well, I think I've done every... Oh, wait, no. I still need to go to the marketplace and buy some people. We're going to buy Bert. Bert the Cavalryman. And then we were going to get a healer named Tilda. Then we go over to our army organization. Add unit. There we go. We could add Bert to this unit. Or could we? Capacity 10. We're 1 capacity shy. Okay, what if I remove Cena? No, we will not be having John Cena. And we will add Bert instead. Let's just make sure these boys are properly distributed. And then we can put the girl in the middle so she doesn't get murderized by backstabbers. You think the sword takes room? Could try to remove that. You're right. Artifact. Unequip. Add unit. There we go. Now we have John Cena available. And just so I don't forget... Status, Bert. Wait, use item. Bert. Rename scroll. I'm just going to add a star to Bert's name so I know it's locked in. Or you can call him Starbert. I would accept this as well. And then Tilda here is going to be... No, I'm not giving the healer an assassin's heart. Voromnis. There we go. Barnabas is great for mercenaries, because his trait not only increases the leadership stat, but also make them lose mercenary trait way faster. I see. So, would it be good to say, maybe take my rogue and give the rogue to Barnabas? Instead of one of the cavalry. That way he can shake off that pesky mercenary trait. Plus, having a cavalry in the crew should give me a bit of a boost. Let's get rid of Andre. Go up here into the squad. Well, no, but this crew is going to just keep getting stuck in, so I would like the rogue to be there to do all the stealing. There we go. This'll do. Alright, so all the names have been honored. All the organization has been done. Let's go. This just screams RPG Maker. Am I bothering you? Nah. Join me, Bootleg Marth. Do you believe these people are common thugs? What I believe doesn't matter. We're just soldiers right now. Come on, I know you better than that. What exactly do you think the rebels want? They don't know what they want. They're angry and confused, lashing out against order, hoping chaos will improve their situation. All they understand is force, so force they shall receive. Interesting. What do you think they want, then? They just want to be heard and understood. The Emperor is taxing people to death to pay for the succession war debts. If we destroy Antares, others like him will continue to speak out and rebel. You know just as I do, an army of lands can become lions at a moment's notice. Let's not pretend that compassion will ever result in a lasting peace. If the roles were reversed, if you were the one begging for mercy, do you think you would get it? But he did get mercy. So Bootleg Marth is, unfortunately, been set upon this path. You actually really like some RPG Maker games. I've said before, I can't into RPG Maker anymore. And so we follow orders, as is our duty. Makes everything simple. There's a Crimson Star out tonight. Haven't seen one in a long time. It's quite a sight to behold. It's an omen. Of course it is. Every time we have seen a Crimson Star, something big happens. Really big. Changes the course of history. Think the star is speaking to us, Bootleg Marth? Calling upon us to do as Donar would and fix this world? It's just... Yeah, sure, that's probably what it is. Heh. Thanks for humoring me, Bootleg Marth. Perimeter of Centurion's West, 1st Imperial Army. Seems you've just about cleaned this up. Yes, Your Excellency. The army of Antares is broken. Then it should be a trivial matter to finish the job, yes? The people in the capital are anxious. They crave a swift resolution. Prime Minister, they've dug themselves in deep. If we are reckless in this attack, we risk unnecessary casualties. Bootleg Marth, was it? You've made a bit of a name yourself, you know. Some in the army ranks speak of a teal-haired youth who shocked Antares with a dramatic move and put his rebellion to a quick end. Commander Chirin does speak for you as well. Must I summon a bit more patience to spare our men? Their defenses do appear formidable, Your Excellency. A more cautious approach would indeed save lives. As you wish. Just one thing, do make sure that Bootleg Marth makes it through this battle intact. I see great promise in him, Commander Trehan. The field is yours. Your army has been vital to our operations so far. We're going to need shock troops to break inside the stronghold. We'll be right there with you. Yes, I think we can do it. Of course we can. We've backed them into a corner. They've got nothing to lose and every reason to fight to the death. Zelos, we've got to reach Antares' base before the Imperial Army. Why, you want mercy for the defeated, don't you? Your tale about the Crimson Stars got me on edge. I just have a gut feeling. Come on, you've used that excuse a dozen times with me. True, Bootleg Marth. Very well. I think it's time to consider the forced surrender attack. Instead of destroying the enemy outright, we can demoralize a squad to surrender. Surrender still removes a squad from the field, but allows us to ransom prisoners. Yes, ransoming people! Try to force surrender one of these enemies while they are weakened. I see a very frightened squad in my range right now. Now then, let's show Kashmir's army who the real elite vanguard of Viridia. Alright, so yeah, these guys are shattered. Fair, shattered. And then we're gonna get pelted by crossbows. You now have the kidnap button. Excellent.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
I must stay strong.
We can go here. Or surrender. Oh, okay. Well, we just immediately get a bunch of level ups. And immediately rank up. Excellent.
I ain't got all day.
There we go. Everyone just gets a bunch of free XP. So these guys have fair. Everyone else is fair. We just got the freebies. There's a bazaar over here. That doesn't do anything, and there's a bunch of tiles that don't matter.
We will always find a way.
So, how would this end up going for us? Not great, it looks. Not as bad as I was initially anticipating. We've got our zone of control. I'm not going to bother doing that attack.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Heal one of our boys up. Okay, they're helping me out a bit. We've got a bunch of spearmen, so this is going to go just fine for us. This isn't some ridiculously vulnerable healer. Would have preferred you guys kill the front runner, but hey. Shooting up walls makes shots weaker, and the rain doesn't help. Hey, we lived. Class mastery up, fantastic. Am I gonna be able to break then? Yeah, shoot at the neutrals. I don't care about them so much. Oh, I don't like not getting the XP from that. Okay, these guys are pretty nasty. Bootleg Moth, as we've seen, the weather is a factor in this war. Weathers can sometimes present new obstacles to everybody on the field. Storms make firearms ineffective, and lightning mages more powerful. Blizzards slow down movement and make ice mages more powerful. And more. Okay, these guys are fearful. Can I force capture fearful units?
I'm just getting started.
No surrender. Alright, well, get wrecked, son. Don't forget to check the extra objectives. Target squad's neutralized. Cause an enemy squad. No allied Imperial squads. Okay, so do not get these guys killed.
Stay strong, everyone.
Okay, you cannot force capture. I see.
Direct my blade.
Okay, we got him. Steel greatsword attained.
The battle lies before me.
Okay, we're just gonna have to do a normal attack on these guys. They've got good morale. $54.
You got a plan?
If I go here, I'll be able to hit the bazaar. There are 2 towns I'm gonna need to visit. Well, these boys are fearful. No surrender. Well, that was very foolish of you. Oh. Okay, they just surrender when you beat them up. Alright, that's fine.
Time to end this.
So these archers are useless, so I'm just gonna have them capture the gem mine.
How can I help, my lord?
Oh, they're just gonna charge in. We're definitely gonna take some casualties. Oh yeah, this crew. Oh boy. I mean, they're hanging in there.
Time to act is now.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to save that crew. I highly doubt they're smart enough to
We will always find a way.
back up.
Here goes nothing.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
Yeah, she's not going to be able to do diddly.
School is in session.
Oh, we may as well kill these guys. Oh, and we can just hit the bazaar. Wait, what? We can't... Oh, okay, shop. Trader, what can we get? Affinity, fire. Change a unit's affinity to fire. Stats will change retroactively, plus strength, minus magic, plus loyalty. Okay. Iron, yes. Roast beef of might, used to increases a unit's strength. Yes. The Heartseeker. I can't afford that anymore. An enchanted bow with unknown dark energies whose arrows are extremely deadly. Minus 50 max hit points. Minus 20 magic. Puffin's Feather Amulet. Made from the venerated Puffin. A mainstay of Tara's fauna. That's funny. Alright, hold on, recruit. Thorax! The dragon. Okay, we can just straight up buy a dragon. Have you ever eaten beef so good you get stronger? Repeatedly. Why do you think they're called beef eaters? I mean, we could just... He's an unassuming dragon. Slightly goofy-looking dragon. He is slightly goofy-looking. But, I mean, it's an opportunity to buy a dragon. Warrior's Hubris. Unit gains resistance to magician and dragon attacks as strength increases. I mean, it doesn't say what they take up. A child dragon is a basic fire breath. Unit with basic fire breath. In time will mature into a formidable adult. Green fire? Alright, well, looks like we're buying the dragon. I guess we don't need this anymore. Buying the steel arming sword may have been a mistake. Obtain 28. Alright, whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to just completely accept that these units are gonna be dumb as nails. If I can get in there with my healer, we might be able to help them out a little bit. Oh, the woman didn't surrender. Yes, run into my main character. Medal of Valor attained. Bootleg Marth, see that tent? That's a bazaar. While our home base allows us to purchase equipment or hire mercenaries, the bazaar does the same, but will have higher quality, rarer choices. We should try to reach the bazaar whenever we can.
I ain't got all day. You got a plan?
Exchange? No, move.
Stay strong, everyone.
You're not going to be able to attack because this guy's in the way.
One for sure.
Okay, heal. We'll get their frontlinemer up to snuff.
Ready.
You know what? I have a healer. And they're gonna spend their time going after the archers. Well, hopefully they'll spend their time going after the archers while I move forward.
Time to end this.
Target turns, we're doing good there. Target objectives captured, 1 out of 4. Was there another objective I didn't see? Okay, it's just what? 1, 2, 3, 4, probably. And we need to make sure we're the ones, fighting Antares. Hydromancy in a stretch. Alright, time for some more water. Thank you. Okay, they're very intent on getting their asses beat. Going after my healer. Disgraceful. Hey, we got XP out of it, so I can't complain. This guy cannot get in there. Good.
I'm just getting started.
Let's earn some free XP. Okay, you can't get in there. That's worrying.
How can I help, my lord?
For my people, for my homeland. He will always find a way. Stay strong, everyone.
I don't think anyone here can make it into that tile, so we should be
must stay
okay.
strong.
School is in session.
And we'll be able to... If the attempt fails, enter combat and lose your first turn. In the next combat, while taking extra damage. Enemies defeated have a chance to surrender. Okay, well, I don't really fear these guys at all. Yeah, big deal. Ooh. Alright, well, at least the AI will be able to waste a bunch of time going for that. Oh, you guys had your opportunity to surrender. Oh, they didn't move. That's very odd. Oh, look at that general. Nice horned helmet. I think the squad leader needs to be dead in order for the surrender to happen.
Master Sergeant awaiting orders.
Okay, I don't have a lot of time to do this mission in. Objectives captured, 3 out of 4. Okay.
The battle lies before me.
Yes, take out that healer. Oh, they just went all... How come they were... Okay, whatever. That's, not good. Oh! And we just auto-lose. Okay, thank you, game. Redo turn. Goodbye, Marth. Good end. Yeah. Rip bootleg Marth. Okay, so they're just gonna straight up kill Marth, and I don't think I can do anything to stop that.
Master Sergeant awaiting orders.
Guess I could send these guys in to die first, but they have a healer. Okay, I have to get this guy out of the way. Can I soften them up with my archers first? That wasn't nearly enough softening. You're not going to be able to accomplish. You had a party of 3 thieves and a tank would be interesting later on. And I can't reshuffle my boys. The fact that I can't reshuffle mid-mission is really annoying. Like, that was one of the good bits about Unicorn Overlord. Like, if I saw that I didn't have the correct loadout, I could move the guys around. But I can't do that here.
From my homeland.
Here comes
I don't think that's gonna help, but we'll see.
I must stay strong.
Wait, shuffle? What do you mean, shuffle? Oh. Redo turn. Okay, so there is a swap mechanic. That changes things a little bit.
Subject awaiting orders.
So what were to happen if I were to attack with our boy? Significant damage.
here comes Sybil, ready or not.
Heal the Marth. We still have next turn to fight.
The battle lies before me.
Okay, so you can't attack,
Time to end this.
which really sucks. Alright, well, we'll see if we can do this. So they aren't attacking. Oh, no, they are. Yeah, these go all in on Marth there. Nice job, Regin. Alright, our thief should kill him.
Ready.
Wait, hold on. They are shaken, but not shattered. Somehow I don't think I'll be able to, capture them alive. Hold on, can I save scum here? Because I'm really curious. Quick save.
For my people. For my homeland.
Or it might be too tough to force surrender. Why do you target that guy? System, quick load. Alright, maybe we just have to
For my homeland.
murder them the old-fashioned way. Because this should allow him to, yeah, nothing personnel kit. Now he doesn't get any heals. There we go, just enough for the win. And then we'll let our archers get the seeds. Chapter complete. No loss. Cause an enemy squad to surrender. Look at all those surrenders. Look at all that extra cash. And a little bit of extra XP from it. Damn you, Antares. All these men had to die just to fulfill your delusions. Good men, wasted. Empress Florina, hang tight. It's almost over. Florina, I have failed. General, just let it end now. Turn yourself to these people. There's no more reason to fight. I will die this day, Imperials, but I will live on in the hearts of those who have been betrayed, who walk this life a stranger in their own lands. You Imperials have forgotten us, those who bled for you, those who now toil for you, but the people are beginning to see. And when you've been finally pushed too hard and plunged my homeland into chaos, those who survive will remember you as traitors. What are you doing? No! Ah, he committed Sudoku. S-rank wizard, looking like XCOM with these surrenders. And just like in XCOM, you get good money from them, yes. For a moment, you thought he was going to cut the head of the lady. Why? He has given no indication that that's what he wanted to do. He was asking her politely to come with him. No threats, nothing. And she also had that look of, I'm sad, when he did. All this for what? He admitted defeat and died with honor. It's the only way an old warrior like him could go. No, this is different. There's a chill in my bones. All this sentiment over a relic of the past, it escapes me. Zelos, what's going on? Stay calm, Bootleg Marth. Bootleg Marth, Zelos, I must congratulate you on your victory. Your key role in dispatching the rebels of Antares is noted, and for that you have earned our gratitude. That gratitude will serve you well in what's coming for you. On behalf of the Empire of Ridda, you are hereby guilty of high treason and conspiracy to murder the Empress. Yes, we've heard about your plans for treachery, Bootleg Marth, and so too will all the world. That's not at all. It's some kind of joke. Troops, you may fire when ready. Numbing poison, they'll be kept alive. Bootleg Marth, what have you traitors done? Face me, cowards, come meet your deaths. Firing squad. Imbeciles, we discussed this. Don't cross blades with that one. Shoot him now. There's the firing line. Good old Prime Minister, yep. Oh no, an evil Prime Minister in a monarchy setting. Is that all you've got? Ah, the good old firing line. Kashmir, what's going on? Empress, it is a relief. We were able to uncover Bootleg Marth's plot. Rest assured, the traitors we dealt with. Is something else the matter? Why would they? It shocked me as well, but a head of state naturally has many enemies. Is this... Really? He's gonna pretend like... Man getting the Eodor greeting, yep. He was waiting for your reaction to this cutscene. It is pretty horrible in every respect. After you. Alright. So she just has no thoughts in her head. Florina, assigned as a child the privilege to sit on the Imperial throne because of a blood relation barely qualifies as legitimate. Okay, so she was dumb and she got stabbed for it. Good. Does anyone like you even appreciate power that it emanates? Someday, this land will have a leader that gives it the reverence it deserves. As you breathe your dying breath, take soul in knowing that I will take great care of the people of this land. Yeah, sure. Puppets tend to die, yep. You think this is where you stopped playing? I mean, I have 0 investment. I have less than 0 investment. Betrayal. The Prime Minister casually has bootleg Marthin Zalos taken alive before assassinating Empress Florina. Using his position, he blames the murder on Daenerys Temple's meddling. Of course, he hates the church, too. Like you said, the game is only carried by the gameplay. Ah, that is very sad. Unimpeded by a sitting head of state, the newly bolstered by the victory over Antares, Kashmir strengthens his position as Prime Minister of all Viridia. But neither the throne nor the Empire's strongest noble houses are under his control. Before too long, the great dukes of the Empire, Terranor and the Duchy of Remorg. Lothar, yeah, some people we don't care about. The story is a joke. Yeah, it seems like it. And sadly, that does take me out of it. All issue public rebukes of one another, claiming the Empress's murder was a political plot to attempt to gain control of the Imperial throne. Florina's uncle Terranor sends his army to his fort. Betray your best generals, kill the Empress, blame it on the Church, all during a rebellion. This can only go well. Yep. Well, I mean, that part, look, there's a lot of chaos going on. You can get away with it. I just don't like the way that played out, though. The fate of bootleg Marthin Zalos remains a mystery. However, fortunes turn in bootleg Marth's favor as an unlikely hero arrives just in time. Probably our raid target, because I think at the 3-hour mark we've seen what we've needed to see. Let's see who's around to throw y'all at. Ugly is doing Death Stranding. Unheart is doing Indiana Jones. It's actually not a lot of people streaming today. Voice is doing XCOM, but it's enemy unknown. Yeah, I'll throw y'all at Unheart. Was able to rejoin just in time for a beautiful betrayal scene. Moving, stunning. Stunning and brave, you might say. I have no idea how much longer Unheart's going for. He's been going for 5 hours. That's fine. Hope you all had a good time. The gameplay does seem good, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to stomach more of that. Thrilling Betrayal Raid. There we go. That'll be all from me for today. Until next time, take care.